Pandas, 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 pandas. I got bros on the net with some dope lead and a Fanta. Pandas, welcome to the stream. I'm by money. Welcome back from the weekend. Hope you guys enjoyed it. TGIM. Thank God it's Monday. Why? Why do we say TGIM? Because we love Mondays more than Fridays. Because we know when Mondays come, we can do what we all love with the best community on YouTube. Welcome, guys. Welcome, everybody. It's good to see everybody. Speedy Boy, good morning. Harrison Proctor, good morning. Bill 7, good morning. Sounds like Relaxation, good morning. Hugh, good morning, everybody. Make sure you guys drop a GM in the chat. Also, scalp that like button. Ralph Grun says, how early do you have to get here to be the first one to click like? I don't know. I think you can like the video the moment it kind of posts, before it even starts. So if you really want to be the first one to like it, then you may need to do that. I think you can like the video before it even starts, because basically you set it up for live. You can set up like let people know it's gonna start. It's just kind of like tells you the start date. It just has like the thumbnail. Good morning, everybody. As we wait, I'm going to go over my off-stream trades right now. Big Mama hit overnight, so I'm up 370 already. You can see my account balance up 2,706 from the original account balance, which was at 300K. And so that means that I am the most profitable trader on YouTube verified. Never turning off my markers, always showing my rhythmic capture. And I'm going to go over my off-stream trades so you guys are all happy. I never turn my markers off. You can see all my markers on screen. You can always replay it, rewind it, look at it again. So you got a shot up here. I took this off-stream. That's my last trade off-stream. Then during, on-stream. During off-stream, I ended up taking this trap trade after break a trend to new low. Took this trap here and ended up scalping it out. It ended up reversing very strong. I didn't put a runner here mainly because I saw it basically trigger underneath the 20 MA. The signal bar at least is underneath the 20 MA, and I've been burned here before like this, so I decided to be a little more conservative and just scalp out here. And then second entry long, I tried to scalp out here, but I get so scared. Because we get a micro double bottom, and because of micro double bottom, that scared me. Ends up bouncing off the 20 MA perfectly. Where does it bounce off, pandas? Where does it? The 20 EMA bounces off the 20 EMA perfectly here, and so I end up taking it again here on the higher low setup, which is what I liked, and the higher low setup end up scalping out nicely here. So if I missed this opportunity, I still like to hear. You see, I have a long trade here, and the long trade ends up here. That's because on the 5-minute chart, I'm always in long. So the 5-minute chart basically, this is the Albrook setup. And if you have strong bullish bars above the 20 MA, here I basically take the trap trade. This is the trap trade on the 5-minute chart. It's a failed second entry short above the 20 MA. A, B, C. Typically these work very well, and they often lead to very big moves. So I took the trap trade here. I scalped out 4 points here. You can see with this, I basically try to scalp out the top of this bar and scalp out here, and then I'm always in long. So the moment I get a pause bar and I just bought the close here, and what's my risk, pandas? My risk is all the way down here. That's the problem with this setup, that's not the problem, but that's like the I guess that's the biggest thing about this setup. It's very high probability, but your risk is very large. Risk larger than typical from the other, from even to like a pullbacks. Your risk is all the way down here. You're not planning to take this risk. You hope you don't have to, but as long as the market shows that we haven't reversed, then that's your proper risk. I took this risk before on stream and I lost a lot of money, but that's the risk you just have to take. And when do you get out of this? When do you stop saying always in long? So I bought the close here with this bar. Right when it closed, I bought it. Right when this bar closed, I bought it, and then I scalped out, on this wick here. So when you say like you're no longer always in long, Well, when you have two bear closes underneath the 20 MA, so you have a couple bull closes above 20, but once you have two bear closes underneath the 20 MA, especially any near its low, that's when you get out. You're saying, well, I don't think the bulls are in control anymore. We're closing too far underneath the 20 MA, two strong closes underneath it. And this is the 5-minute chart, by the way. And you just basically, your premise has to change. Either you can reverse it, or you can, well, definitely you're not in the trade anymore. So let's just say I was always in longs, buying. The moment I saw this bar, I would just have closed my position and said, I'm wrong, time to change my premise, or time to sit on my pause. And basically now it just became always in short. Sell the close. That's what's happening here. Sell the close. They saw the close here, sold 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 the close here, even sold the close here, even sold the close here. Imagine trying to sell the close at the strong bull bar, but they're selling the close knowing that if they come back to the 20 MA, that they have a chance to maybe come up break even. And honestly, it doesn't quite get there, but you know, it's close. It's close. Say you sold the close here even, and you know, you're basically trying to come up break even at a certain point. Let's see, you sell the close. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. Hard to come up break even at that point. But even it's a strong bull bar, they're selling the close, thinking that they can sell the close here, come up break even in this area. Actually, that's exactly what happened, I think. So what people did, they sold the close even on this bull bar, and they sold the close here. They sold the close here, and once they finally have this bear bar, they're coming out at least break even on the original and making money on these other two sell the closes because they're underneath the 20 MA. They're thinking, as long as we're underneath the 20 MA, I have nothing to worry about. And that's exactly what happened, I think, at least through the price action. So all right, and obviously I took the Big Mama last night, and I'm happy. I took this with the automated strategy, and I'm testing it right now with runners, and basically I'm trying to overtest this automated strategy for Big Mamas, just to make sure. And I would definitely not release it unless I personally feel comfortable using it myself. And you know, so I'm testing it. Trust me, I'm doing a lot of testing. You know, I'm not just doing testing live. You know, that's part of the testing. It's kind of like the latter parts of testing, but I've tested a lot on market replay, and just making sure that it's working as intended. So. And there's like little things that you don't think about, you know, especially if I'm sorry to talk a little geek here, but you know, there's a lot of edge case scenarios you just don't think about. You just don't think about until it happens. And so I'm trying to see if I can face all those scenarios before releasing it. If I can ask, what part of the Albrook's course are you in? I mean, I finished it, but honestly, it's like the Bible. You know, you read it once, it's nice, but every time you read it, you get new revelations, to be honest. It's honestly like, it's just like that. I'm just saying, you know, I'm not saying it's like the Bible, like it's sacred, but I'm saying it's like the Bible because, you know, it's so long. Even if you read it once, it's not enough. You gotta read it so many times and commit it to your heart, to your mind. That's when it actually starts to make a difference. It's kind of like that with Albrook's. You have to. And by the way, I personally think the course, yeah. So you got to do the course. The course is better than the books, I think. Like almost way better. Like way better. Way better. Just like video examples for every single thing he talks about. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Welcome to the stream. Speedy Boy, good morning. Harrison, good morning. Bill 7, good morning. Sounds like relaxation, good morning. Hugh, good morning. Rough Gruns, good morning. Sonic, good morning. Exponential, good morning. Facundo, good morning. Rob, good morning. Bill 7, good morning. Donald Smith, good morning. Epson, good morning. Laufi Kada, good morning. Kellyanne, welcome. Facundo bought the Albrook's course. Hey, make sure I have an affiliate link for Albrook's. I get like $5 every time someone uses it. It's crazy. $5 whole. But that affiliate link is there. So if you want to support the channel and if you want to buy something like the Albrook's course, then it does help. It does help Panda, me and Mrs. Panda out if you guys use affiliate links. I do appreciate it. I mean, if you're gonna do it anyways, and if you enjoy the channel, if you spite me, of course, you don't have to use any of my links. But thanks for joining the channel, at least, I guess. The thing about Al Brooks, the reason why it's so difficult is because people have a hard time distilling his actual setups. The daily chart. We're so close to 20 MA. I mean, you're thinking this is a hidden second entry long, A, B, C. You're thinking a second entry long, right? So basically, right, another test of the 20 MA here. It kind of goes parabolic here. I don't know what to do here. But the 20 EMA is coming up here, and it might give us some support. With this strong bull move like this exponential move, especially hitting basically the previous pivot high. Interesting. I don't know. What can I say? I think the 20 EMA is a good target for us today, though. Makes sense. By the way, if you wonder if there's news, there's no news today, but there is going to be news tomorrow at 10 a.m. during stream. Jerome Powell will be speaking at 9:30 on Wednesday. Okay, this is all new. See, now they're updating news. Now, this stuff wasn't here before. Jerome Powell speaking on Wednesday. He's also speaking on Thursday, but for me, I think the big news on... What? He is speaking at 2:30 a.m. on Thursday? What? 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 Am I seeing this right? I don't know what's happening. What? What? I know old people wake up early, but why? 2:30 a.m. He's... I mean, that's what this says. Don't shoot the messenger.
10,000 tick trap.
8:30 a.m. on Thursday is the final GDP quarter over quarter unemployment claims. I think that's going to be the big news. I think if anything, that news is probably one of the news that can really affect the market. If not then Friday, the core PCE price index, that probably will affect the market. If not the final GDP. So Thursday and Friday, you have potential make or break news. When I say make or break, I mean like it's like make or break your evals. Like either you can pass your evals in one trade, or you can bust your evals in one trade. That's the kind of idea. That's what we kind of like to look at news, because with evals, Apex doesn't care if you trade the news. They just care if you pass or not. They care the most. They only care really when you trade your PA accounts. So just please be aware of that. If you're trading your PA accounts, I am saying do not trade news. Do not trade news. Not that I don't recommend it. I'm straight up saying do not do it. Market just opened. 5-minute chart may fill the gap here. But closes here, so this is your close from yesterday. We have a high chance of filling that gap. 10,000 tick chart. Hitting the 20 EMA. Got a trap trade shooting to the downside. Fails second entry long at the top of a trading range. A little confused. I gotta wait for price action to clear up here. I'm a little confused. I mean, we do have like a break of trend to new high and a failed second entry long here. Generally it's a decent setup, but it just feels sideways. It feels uncertain. It just feels confusing. I'm not sure if an uptrend or downtrend at this point.
$10,000 tick trap.
Letitia says bought 3 Apex accounts after paper trading for 5 months. Hope to pass them on for... Let's go, baby. Letitia, hey, good luck. Hey, everyone wish Letitia good luck here. She is graduating from the paper to the Apex. Hope you use BBM90 for 90% off. You're welcome. If anyone has any advice to Letitia in the chat on their experience with trading evals and some of the mistakes, throw it in the chat. Let Letitia know. Show some female pandas some love. I mean, really, they're a rare species. This is why pandas are endangered. Actually, I don't think pandas are endangered anymore. I think they're vulnerable. They're in a vulnerable state We are so vulnerable. Iron Cruise has some solid sound advice based. YOLO, go max contracts. It's actually what that's actually what I do most of the time. When it comes to evals, that's all. I don't even care. I just want to get it funded. That's all I care about. But that's me. That's me. I'm impatient, I guess. Call me impatient. I just know what I want, and I know how to get it. Kellyanne, the coolest grandma trader of all time. As cool as grandma, really. SW Blaze, pick a different career. Hey, you guys are so encouraging. You guys are really encouraging. It's just amazing. You guys are really helpful. What would you say to new traders? Don't. Just stop. Just stop. Stop while you're ahead. Stop while you're behind. I'll just say, Letitia, if you don't think the psychological aspect is not a thing, you will feel so many emotions. You will feel the greatest emotions, the highest and best emotions. You will feel the worst of emotions. Just get ready for an immense emotional roller coaster. I will just say, just get ready to know that you're going to be doing the hardest thing you probably have done in your entire life. And you have to come to reality with the monster, which is the person in the mirror. That is the only person stopping you from becoming the best trader you can be. You cry, you laugh. Sometimes you do them both at the same time. It's true. I'm imagining you have some sort of strategy, and I think yeah, I mean, on this channel, obviously, I'm emotionless. I'm at a point where in my trading career, I just don't feel emotions anymore. Like, I don't get excited, I don't get hyped, I don't get mad, I don't get tilted any longer. You know, but until you get to this level that I'm at, you're gonna feel everything. You're gonna feel everything. So this is just my advice. Alright, pandas, what do we got here? We got to push up here after this spike in channel. Interesting. Okay, we filled the gap on the 5-minute chart. Strong bull bar on the 5-minute chart. I thought in the daily chart we're going to come and tap the 20 EMA. I thought we would do that before reversing. It may not be the case. We may get something like this, like a really long first leg of a second entry short. It may become something like this. Especially when the news is really later this week, the market could just wait for that, and we can just hang out around here right now. But right now, I mean, I would say we are trending now. We're in an uptrend. Definitely an uptrend, like, if I were to say something about this market right now. I'll be looking for a second entry long, probably, if we get a good setup. Okay, hitting the 20 EMA on the 5-minute chart. I want to see how it reacts to the 20 EMA here. It's still early in the day. It just opened, so we're gonna wait for a couple of candles to complete here. I want a good idea of the market cycle today. I'm confused. I'm a little hesitant today because I really feel like maybe today might be like a doji bar. Again, because we have news items every single day this week except today. So usually that happens, a day with no news is kind of like just chilled because it's waiting for news on the other days. Got a trap trade here, 2K chart. Trap trade too far away from 20 minutes, not that what I'm interested in, but we are, looks like it might be confirming an uptrend here. Just waiting. Just waiting, pandas. What can I say? Just waiting. If you're just joining TGIM, thank God it's Monday. We love TGIM. We love saying TGIM because we're happier. It's not TGIF anymore. TGIF just means that now we have to go into the weekend. That means that we can't spend time with the greatest comedian on YouTube. That means that we cannot do what we love most, trade futures. That means we have to wait all weekend, and finally when Monday hits, now it's TGIM. Thank God it's Monday. We're back here with the greatest community on YouTube, verified. The most profitable trader on YouTube, verified. And now we're trading the best instrument, the most liquid market in the world, verified. S&P futures. Facundo asks, Panda, do you have multiple 300K accounts? If you want to know how many accounts I have, that's a pre-market show. It's there for you guys. For anyone who wants to follow my journey a little more closely. Obviously, I have a journey. I kind of have this journey with you guys where I started from nothing. I started with a 300K eval. We passed it on stream, doing 24/7 stream, and now we are trading the eval, which turned into a P account. We're trading the funded account. We're up currently almost $3,000 on it. We're gonna get there soon. I really believe so. And so obviously I'm showing like a little journey with you guys here. But if you want to follow me personally and how much I make all together with how many accounts I have, and if you want to know all my off-stream trades, all my kind of ideas, all the things I'm planning to do, just want to follow me a little more. You want to support me like that. That's where the pre-market show is there for you guys. And to get access to pre-market show, you just become a panda. It's $5 a month, and I'll answer any and every question there. As long as it doesn't go into my personal life too much. But really, when it comes to trading, I'll answer anything. Yeah. So, yeah. And I just consider like, hey Panda, I love what you do. Here's a cup of coffee for you and Mrs. Panda every month, once a month here, and you spend tons of hours with us. Telling us all your secrets, telling us that you guys everything, even giving you guys Big Mama for free, and it's just what can I say? As long as you guys are, I personally think if anyone has started in this channel, started with Apex and got withdrawals from Apex, I mean that makes me happy. That there's almost like nothing that makes me happier other than maybe like, I don't know, you received salvation from Jesus Christ. I don't know, but really, like, the point of this channel is hopefully to be a blessing, right? Like, I think financial blessings is a blessing. I think being able to withdraw from Apex is a blessing. And I think if you guys were ever in that position, then it makes it worth it. It makes it so worth it. It makes it so worth it. You guys don't understand how many hours I put into this thing, and not only that, how many hours I have to make up, because I also work full time. So you're working full time, you're putting out content, you're helping out people. So anything I do here, I have to make up those hours sooner or later. So it's just it is my contribution to society, and hopefully people are benefiting from it. Letitia says, would Apex not pay if you make too much? I'm glad you're thinking that way. I'm glad you're thinking that way. If you're in that position, you're in a good position. I've never heard Apex not paying someone legitimately. I've never heard that. Apex has been the most reliable prop firm out there. We're almost going to always in long status mode on the 5-minute chart. You can see now we have one close above the 20 MA, and we're gonna have a second close above the 20 MA. But there's about a 50% chance this reverses. 50% chance this reverses. You can take your chances here and think that maybe the market has already decided what direction it's gonna go for the rest of the day. But you do have a chance it could reverse here, so it is what it is. Panda says 8 down without even switching to the live tab. Let's go, baby. Hey, I think the title is making a difference. It's literally the most it's the most tuned SEO title you can possibly imagine. It's straight up live futures trading, and hopefully when people search live futures trading, it will show up at least top 10. I'm just working the algorithm. I'm just going back to the basics here. I realized the title, you need to make it algorithmic. You gotta set up algorithm. You can change your thumbnail to make it like clickbaity, but really the for the YouTube algorithm, you gotta make the title. You have to make the title. Not have to, but this is what I'm thinking. It's better off if the title is tuned for the algorithm. But then the thumbnail, because I don't think the algorithm considers thumbnails. Like, it's not gonna go into your thumbnail, analyze your thumbnail. What really happens is, people click it because the thumbnail is nice, clickbaity, whatever you want to call it, and so that is what the YouTube algorithm considers the effect that the thumbnail has, not the thumbnail itself, but the effect it has. Andre says, guys, I need ideas for how I should do this. Should I try to pass in one day and rapid fire these things till the 6th? Should I just buy a couple to hold on and try to pass them over the month? It really, man, that is a question you have to answer. It's a question you have to answer. Hugh, trading was hard until I discovered this. And it's a live stream. It's not even a content video. It's just a live streams. It's just the title has nothing to do with actual what's happening here. Fakuna says, let's go, Panda. You're in 10th place when I search for live. Pandas, am I out of the shadow realm? Has the light shine upon me? The 5-minute chart, we got 2 bull closes above 20 May. It could be always in long here. You can tell people bought the close here because there's a gap between the close and the open. Small 1-tick gap, but that just shows that people put a market order, right? They just bought the close, or that's what that means, right? Right when this bar closes, they buy market order, which causes a small gap between the close and the open. This is how you can, gives you little hints to tell you that they are always in long right now, giving you very strong bullishness. And yeah, at this point, maybe we're just always in long. I don't know. Seriously, it's just always been long right now. Sorry, Panda, unmute. I'm eating some saliva
10,000
smacking,
tick trap.
saliva inducing food, yogurt. Basically a parfait. Am I looking for a second entry long here, pandas? If you guys don't know what BBM 90, literally, it's like $16. $16 to open a 50K account is like, if you're talking about an investment, it's hard to explain the opportunity you have. You have an opportunity of a lifetime right now. It's $16. You can open a 50K account, a 50K eval. You can start one, and that is I've explained it so many times, but I'm gonna refrain from explaining it because people have heard it so many times. But it's just like a miracle almost. It's the eighth wonder in the world. And then once you find something out like this, it's just like of course you want to tell people about it. A, B, C, second entry long, perhaps. Maybe double top here. Maybe only first entries from here. Iron Cruz says, I know a title that'll guarantee number one. Just change it to Patrick Weiland, Michael Chin live futures trading. The thumbnail is just like both of them trading at the same time. I would love a second entry long here, but I don't think the market's gonna be so kind to let us in so easily. Give me a second entry long, I'll take it. The market might say, "Oh, first entries only." You can only enter this market at first entries only. Wowzers. Wowzers. First entries only, maybe. I would love a second entry long if we can get it.
$10,000 tick trap.
We broke the previous pivot high, making it so the second entry long count resets. Right, the leg count resets on the long side if you break the previous pivot high. So the count reset, you can see now it's a 1 here because the count's reset. We're back to our first pullback again. So this is the first pullback, but then it breaks above the first entry. The first entry was good enough. This might be a first entry market, pandas. It's one of those markets that, with hindsight bias, Mac will say, yeah, on strong days you could just buy first entries, but who cares? You got to know that before you see it, and that's why it's not helpful. But it might be one of those days. Maybe you can anticipate it. We're looking for another touch on the 20 EMA here. A higher low setup here. I think it could push up here. What can to be honest, I think it push up here. I don't mess with always in long 5-minute chart. I don't mess with it. I don't ever trade against it. Look at the 5-minute chart, strong bull bars all the way through. We have one bear bar, no follow through. In fact, it just reverses another strong bull bar. I mean, this shows the strength of the bulls right now. I really like the 5-minute chart because, well, one thing, Al Brooks uses it, and if the greatest uses it, then I like to use it as well. But the second thing is, it's a lot of people think the 2000 tick chart, a lot of people use it. It's actually not a very popular chart, the 2000 tick chart. It's been popularized because of, this whole two-legged pullback movement with Mac from Price Action Trading System and with Michael Chin. And we used to hear, obviously popularized by Buy By Money. You don't forget about that guy, that little guy, that small channel. Don't forget about him. But really, if you want to talk about popular time frames, the 5-minute chart is undoubtedly used by, it's undoubtedly used by a lot of traders, undoubtedly the 5-minute chart. You want to trade charts a lot of traders use. The more traders there are, the more closely or the better the price action works, in my opinion. 2000 tick chart is nice because at least the size of the candles are enough for a scalp sometimes, right? This is not enough for a scalp. This is not enough for a scalp. Even this is not enough for a scalp. So sometimes even the 2000 tick chart, it's not the best for this. Okay, some weird things are happening here. Buy the close again, are we? Curious. Might not get a second entry long, but we may get a higher low setup here. Charles Wilson just passed a 50K. Take advantage of today. Let's go, baby. Hey, congratulations, Charles Wilson. It's just music to my ears whenever you guys say I passed an eval. It's like now you have an opportunity where you can legitimately take money out for so little risk. The risk is virtually none. Do I want a higher or low here is a question. I don't know, Pandas. Higher or low setup here? It looks strong. What can I say? It still looks bullish. We could be hitting a double top here, some sort of resistance. It still feels a little wasted. The fact that we could not touch the 20 EMA on the daily chart. I was expecting that. Inside bar here. Curious on how to trade this one. Again, we may not even have a trend. It just looks bullish. What can I say? It looks bullish. It's a higher low setup though. I'd rather have a second entry long. We could have a break a trend new high literally by 1 tick. That could be the case as well. That could
10,000 tick trap.
A, B, C. Give me a second entry long. I'll be interested, I guess. It's getting choppy now. We got dojis. Okay, second entry long, Pandas. It's hitting second entry long right now. The only problem is we do have a break a trend new high. I do think we're in an uptrend though as well. Sometimes you just gotta jump. It's a hidden second entry long right now. Getting quite choppy. Fortune favors the brave. Don't forget. My hero Matt Damon said one time during the Super Bowl. Fortune favors the brave, guys. Got like 4 overlapping bars in a row. We're kind of at resistance as well. If you look here, we're kind of hitting this like a double top of some sort. We're coming back to the 20 EMA here. Okay. Interesting. Curious to see what happens. A, B, C. First pullback, first entry, second pullback. Ooh. Oh man, I just want to take this. It's a terrible looking signal bar here. But it just rockets up right off the 20 MA. It's a terrible looking signal bar. It's like one of the worst signal bars you can imagine. The risk is not even small. 1, 2, 3.5 point of risk. Pandas! What do I do? Strong trigger bar, maybe? Decent trigger bar. Man. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Confusing. Confusing. A little slightly disappointed when if you entered long here. Trap made trigger here. I go with a higher low setup. I'll take it. In fact, I'll take it at the break of this high here. Give me a give me a fail second entry short. Give it to me. Give me the. Give me a sorry. Give me. That's what I meant to say. Give me a fail second entry long. Give that to me. Higher low setup. I'll take it. Still thinking we're in an uptrend here. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it with 2. Goodness gracious, I'll take it with 2.
$10,000 tick trap.
Okay. Signal bar not so good anymore. Ugh. I'll take it. It's another terrible signal bar, but it's a failed second. It's a double trap here. We're still in an uptrend, I believe. I'll do one scale in here. Scaled in once here. Why'd I scale in? Because a 5-minute chart created a higher low setup here. That's not good. Pandas! That's not good! Okay. Okay. I mean, it looks like it wants to. It looks like it wants to go up. What can I say? It looks like it wants to go up. That's what it looks like, pandas. And if it looks like that, I gotta stick to my prem. Stick to my premise here. It's quite choppy as well. Darn. Maybe I just entered the chop here. I was so like strong on that. Always in long on the 5-minute chart. Just buy the close everywhere. It was an inside bar. We broke the top of the inside bar, which made me enter long here. And this is where you'll come out of that inside bar, right? Because now you're breaking on the other side of the inside bar. And now it looks like it's going to get me. I just can't win a trade. Just can't win a trade. Second entry longs, man. Can't do it. It's a higher low second entry long as well. Failed trap with a higher low on the 5-minute chart. Oh, I felt like I had enough there to take the trade, and it is what it is. It is what it is. I thought I had enough to take the trade. What can I say? Looks like it doesn't get me though. Darn. All right, could be big time reversal here then. Jeez. Jeez. That's annoying. Sorry about that, pandas. It's annoying. We're still up today, but just annoying. What can I say? So annoying. I just felt like I got enough there. I felt like I got enough, but it is what it is, pandas. You know, you got to take it on chin. I take responsibility of what I've done, decisions I've made. Now the 5-minute chart is creating a inside outside bar. Now the outside bar. It's reversing now. What to do? Takes me out by the tick. To the tick takes me out. Then reverses. Goodness gracious, pandas. This market is vicious. It's out to take lives. Out to take names. Goodness gracious. Takes me out by the tick. Then finally goes the way I thought it was going to go. Oh my good. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jeez. Jeez. Goodness. Why? Why? At the end, maybe just too choppy. I shouldn't have entered any trade here. Just after I've seen like several bars overlapping, just better off I just didn't trade anything. Goodness. Greg Martin asks, do you always take one contract with your PA? Well, it's funny that you said that because I took 2 contracts. But yeah, I normally take one contract. 300K account, 1 contract. It's the best way to keep this account alive. Even on, it's not about how good you can do, it's how bad you can do. When it comes to PA accounts or just any trading, it's never about how good you can do. It's always about how bad you can do. So considering that, I like to trade 1 contract. I know the market can be vicious. In a trading range like this, taking it by 1 tick. Should be selling here, buying down here. It's okay, pandas. We'll take the hit. The failed trap, though, made me really want to take that trade. Failed trap above the 20 MA, triggering above on a strong bull trend, then takes me out to the tick. Takes me out at the tick, and then reverses. Jeez. Jeez. In a sense, it makes sense, right? Because I'm basically buying at the top of the trading range and selling at the bottom. That's what I get. That's what I get for doing something stupid like that. Me losing that trade, I deserved it. Charles got to move the next one. Amen to that. No reason crying over spilt milk. Ugh. Very choppy here, but we're clearly above the 20 MA. Something interesting on the 10,000 tick chart, we're hitting the 240 SMA, where we bounced off previously before. We attempted again, but now we're hitting again. Iron Cruiser, that's expensive milk. No reason to cry over $300 worth of milk. It's more than $300. Basically, $340 of milk was lost on that trade. But don't cry. 10,000 tick chart hitting the 240 SMA. This is why the 240 SMA is on my chart. For this exact reason. Gonna come down to test the 20 MA here. Oof, I mean, that's a strong bear move. You almost just want to sell anything at this point. You're not really considering the range anymore. You feel like this is strong enough to be considered a breakdown. The market's wild today, huh? It's taking lives, taking souls today. The market's taking souls today. It wants the soul of every PA count. Your soul is mine. That's what the market's trying to do. Trying to take the soul of every trader. The lower high setup. Sitting in my pause, I have no idea what's happening here. Paul Rigg says, I went to the mirror and screamed at myself. You know, that's one way to learn, I guess. 3 screams at yourself. Go to the mirror, do 3 screams at yourself. You should feel better. 3 scream and 2 slaps. 2 self slaps. Second inch is short, maybe. Only problem is higher time frames are actually on support now. 5-minute chart on the 20 MA. 10,000 tick chart, we're also on 20 MA. Second entry short here. I mean, strong bull bear move down. I still think we're bullish, to be honest, but we have to wait and see. Pikachu trade. Mr. Bobo asks, love opinions on this. Better to trade 1 or 2 mini or trade 5 to 10 micro so you can scale and have runners. Full disclosure, I've blown accounts both ways. I mean, in general, to trade minis or micros, it's actually more difficult. Because your commission, the ratio of the commissions is worse. Ooh, what a bar. What a signal bar for a second inch short here to get a new low after this move down. to take either of these, but I'm more inclined to take the trap now, because imagine if you went short here after this strong move down. Everyone's thinking to go short. There's gonna be tons of trap traders here. Maybe outside bar reversal. I hate that. Darn. Outside bar reversal. In this trade, it's trap trade. You rip my face off? You rip my face off that early? See a continuation is uptrend. I don't think the 5-minute chart uptrend is done. I don't think it's done yet. What could I say? We're gonna look for a new high here. That's what we're looking for. Tickling my target. Let's go, baby. Okay, let's make some bamboo back now. Let's see if we can get a runner going here. That'd be beautiful. I mean, the look of this bar does not look like we're gonna get any type of runner here, pandas. Does not look kind for runners. This kind of I may be wrong. Hold your horses. I may be wrong. I hope I am. I would love to be wrong. Sometimes you love to be wrong. Sometimes you love to be wrong. I would love it. I would love to be wrong here. But because I'm the most profitable trader on YouTube, verified, I was almost going to say I'm never wrong. But hopefully I'm really wrong here. Hopefully, did we catch something here, pandas? Are we onto something? Quite possibly, pandas. Are we on something? Did we catch a runner here? Did we quite possibly catch a big runner? I'm hoping we did. Really hoping we did. Really hoping I'm wrong here, and it's not gonna take me out. I thought it was gonna take me out. I saved by 1 tick. Pandas, if we get another push up, Super Saiyan mode. If we get another push up here, give me another push. Give me another push. I know you can do it. Come on. Come on. No. Come on. You got it. You got it. One more push up. Nice inside bar. Here we go. Oh, give me that push up. Do not break. Do not break this low. Do not break. Pandas, it's nice knowing you guys. It was nice knowing you. As always, I'm always right. I thought I was gonna stop out, and I'm always right. I knew I was gonna be right. We tried to play a little reverse psychology on the market. I knew I was gonna get stopped out. I knew my run was gonna get stopped out, because I am always right in the market. I can call the market perfectly every time, and I know it's gonna stop me out. I know it's gonna stop me out. It's just I know I'm gonna get stopped out. You will stop me out. You gotta play a little reverse psychology on the market. If you tell it to do something, it will do the opposite. Please stop me out, market. Take my runner out, please. Just do it. Just no. Why are you going up? Thank you. Come back down. Take my runner out. Thank you very much. We can prove to the world once again I'm always right. We can prove to the world once again I'm always right. Just take me out. Take me. Pandas. Why do I always have to be right? I don't get it. Why can't I just be wrong sometimes? Jeez. No joy in runners. Sorry. Sorry, guys. No joy runners, no joy runners. Yeah, we're up 141 though. We're up 141. I'll take it. We're up. We were up 370. So, hey, you know, honestly, if you just take big mamas, you probably make more on average per day. Only take big mamas from now on out. It's the second entries that mess you up. Jeez. You know how many trap traders there were though there? So many people saw this big move down and they saw the second entry short and said, "Oh, of course, second entry short here," and then reverses on them, busts them out, traps them out. We get a quick scalp, but nothing more than that. As long as we're above the 20 EMA on the 5-minute chart, I mean, look at the 10K chart. We're just getting squished between the 240 SMA and the 20 EMA. We're just getting squished in here now. 5-minute chart, we're still clearly above the 20 EMA, but we're starting to create these wicks above it, like above it, this area. We do have a gap to fill still here, big gap. Today might just be a trading range day. I have no idea, man. This is tough. I'm telling you, the market's out to take names right now. I mean, that's tricky. Imagine how many people took that second entry short. I bet you Thomas Wade took it. I bet you, I mean, there's almost no reason not to take this second entry short. Almost no reason. The only reason why I really decided not to take it is because 10,000, the 5-minute chart says always in long. Now, once you get two bear closes underneath the 20 MA, that's no longer the case. Another push down here. I wouldn't be surprised. Second just short. I mean, bad signal bar, I guess. You can say, like, this is a doji bar, can't take it, just skip it. But honestly, if you skip every single trade because of the signal bar, you would almost never trade. It's a lower high setup here. This could really push down. Tough to say. It's wacky. I mean, it's a trading range, Pandas. What can I say? I really feel like we're just in a big trading range now. Come right back to the top. Maybe I'll take a higher low even here. This could also be signs of reversal, where you got a double top here, but a lower high double top. Basically retesting this area one more time. If you go back here, you can see that this has been it's a pretty big pivot. It was an overnight high, basically. The overnight highs, we bounced off of it. Just don't know what's happening here. I wouldn't be surprised if we come back top of this blue box. I just wouldn't be surprised. It feels like we're choppy here. It feels like we're going to consolidate here for a while. Notice also 10,000 tick chart. Second entry long after the first big push up. You're thinking some follow through. Coming off the 20 MA. Also bouncing off the 240 SMA. So you're getting squished. Creating a small trading range here. With a little higher low setup, maybe I can go long here. Maybe a higher low. Did the markets freeze or something? What is this? What is this nonsense? What's going on? Okay. Okay. Another push down. Tricky, tricky. Second entry long. I need a higher low setup here. It's really risky just to take a second entry long here. Really risky. I wish I could define risk. It's very low probability, let's say, to take a second entry long here. It's a low probability trade, but actually good risk reward. Because what your risk is here, your reward is to the top of this blue box. But your probability is low. So it's a low probability trade. But your risk reward is very good. It's like a 3-to-1. Second entry long about a trigger on the 5-minute chart and also 10,000 tick chart.
10,000 tick trap.
5-minute chart does trigger the second entry long. 5-minute chart. I mean, it looks like an okay second entry long actually here for the 5-minute. If I get a higher low setup, I may be interested. But man, we're just going completely sideways right now. Higher low setup, I need something. I need something. I just can't take this.
5-minute trap. Micro double bottom. Okay. Interesting. 10,000 tick trap.
Doesn't quite give us a higher low. It'll give us a micro triple bottom. Micro triple bottom. Okay, I'll take that. Higher low setup here. Higher low setup. Maybe to the top of the trading range. The higher low setup is a higher probability trade, but the problem is that your risk is worse. Your risk before is just this bar, but now your risk is from here to the bottom of this bar. Ooh, it's ugly. That is some scary stuff here to go long. I'm very scared. It's not what I typically do. It just makes sense to me, nah? If we get the setup, it just makes sense. Trap trade may trigger on the higher time frames. Trap triggers, I'm out. All right, trap triggers in the higher time frames. No longer interested in going long here. It is a trap trade on the 5-minute chart. Amazing. Trap trades on the 5-minute chart are very strong trades, such as this one. Trap trade triggers this big move down. Trap trade here triggers this big move up. The 5-minute chart trap trades are something you should recognize. You should be aware of them. And that trap makes me very hesitant to go long for a while. For a while now. Trap trade 5-minute chart. Already scalped out. If you went short here, you could scalp out at least. 2 points. 10,000 tick chart. Same idea. Trap trade on the 10,000 tick. Very, very reliable as well on the 10,000 tick chart. Strong bear move right now. Very strong bear move. Possibly going to the bottom of the 5-minute range. Maybe breaking Big Mama again. Maybe hitting Big Mama once again. Trap on the 5-minute chart is not something you mess around with. Pandas, hope you guys are doing well. Hopefully you guys are doing better than me. I mean, I'm green, but you could be. I could be higher. I could be higher. I don't think this price action has been the kindest. I don't think there's any real good setups in all of this. Strong bear bar on the 5-minute chart. This is what I mean by the traps on the 5-minute are something you should recognize. 5-minute chart trap here as well. 5-minute chart trap here as well. Trap fails here, reverses, but this trap is good. Trap fails here. This day the traps are failing like crazy. You got trap here that fails, trap here that fails, trap here that fails. So this day it almost balances out all the times the traps are really good. Trap fails here. It's just something you should recognize though, if it does trigger. Pandas, make sure you guys take advantage of BBM 90% off with as little as like $12. You can start an account, a 25K account. I recommend the 50K account at $16, but if you really like to trade bigger, then you gotta go with the higher account sizes. But honestly, 50K accounts, they're nice. They're nice. Alright, pandas, just watching this. I don't know what to do. Second entry short here, maybe. Maybe. Yeah. Lower high here. I wanted that second entry short, but no setups. Now we're getting 2 bear bars, possibly closing on the 5-minute chart underneath the 20 MA. 5-minute chart, 2 bear bars underneath the 20 MA. This could signal maybe a big mama. We could trigger big mama here. You know I want it. You know I want it. Big mama triggers. Trap trade with no business taking, but could possibly work. Outside bar reversal, overextended. I really don't want to take Big Mama when it's this overextended. I hate that. Big Mama! So overextended though! Ah, triggers. I just can't do it. I can't do it. It's too overextended, pins. Too overextended on Big Mama. Maybe with a setup I can take it. This is why you don't mess with the 5-minute traps. 5-minute traps are vicious. They'll take your soul without remorse. They'll eat you alive. Maybe. Maybe another push down. I'd be sweating right now if I had this big mama in. I skipped it, obviously. Huge push up here. Big push up. Huh. Second entry short. Okay, here we go. Second entry short, I may want to take. Second entry short.
10,000 tick trap.
Is it better just to take a trap trade here? Nah, I gotta attempt this. I gotta try here at least. Right? It's a small risk. Second entry short off the 20 MA. I'll take this and I'll double up on a reversal, but I feel like this should be good. If it's a bad signal bar, I'm canceling it. This is why I skipped this big mama. It's a mean looking signal bar. I'm not interested in that. I'm looking for a reversal now, but it's very strange for this to reverse. You need at least one more leg down to feel complete here, to feel whole. I'll take the reversal here if we get it. Overextended, bouncing out the previous day's low. I think it's support now. It's such a strong move down though. This is crazy. Inside bar. Interesting. Just sitting in my pause. Nothing to do here. Hugh. I need to pay for this Titanic expedition. Hold up, let me get a quick scalp. I need to buy a new house. Hold up, let me get a quick scalp. Marcus Vaughn, I got a little chopped up, but made it all up in one big swing with 10 points. Let's go, baby. Congratulations. Huh. Sitting on my pause, I got no setup. Not even a fail second entry short here.
$10,000 tick trap.
I have no trade here, pandas. I don't know what's happening. Keeps trickling up though. What can I say? Super small bars. Got no setup here though. Marty Jean says, I made enough bamboo to buy 3 pandas. Let's go, baby. Congratulations. Back up here. I mean, no entries. Even if you wanted to go long, no entries to do it. So that's just how it is. Again, pandas, even if you wanted to go long, there's just no entries. It's just floating up right now. Nothing you can do. Just gotta watch this go. Oh, darn. Wish I could make more bamboo, but the price action is terrible. At least for me. Can't find any entries here. And it just keeps floating up. Even though I felt like it was going to reverse, I just had no entries here. The inside bar was the only thing that maybe, but I usually don't take the inside bars for a full-blown reversal like this. It is what it is, and yeah, I mean, so much I can do here, pandas. So that being said, we're up 141. It's better than nothing. I'm down from the original point where I was up with just the big mama trade, but this basically messed me up here. But ever since then, I took basically just one good trade here. I was looking for another trade, but just never got it. No setups, so it is what it is. Pandas, seems like you guys are doing all right. Most of you guys are positive today, so that's good news. Most of you guys are profitable, at least from the voting. The poll, it seems like more than about 60% of you guys, maybe 55% of you guys are profitable. Congratulations if you are, because you are the 1%. You're truly the 1% who are profitable in trading, and so that's something to be proud of, and hopefully you guys can keep it up. But you know, you guys are not the most profitable trader on YouTube verified. You come to this channel for that. You know, you see bye money for that. So I'll see you guys. Alright, pandas. I'll see you guys brother tomorrow. No, remember there's news tomorrow. It'll be at 10 o'clock, so we'll be streaming then. But there is news tomorrow. And that being said, trade safe everybody. As always, happy trading. God bless. Bye.